Why did a tampon get me expelled? I was 17 and the type of person who couldn't say no when someone needed help. Like when my neighbor's kid missed the bus, I'd drive him to school even if it made me late. Or when girls at work couldn't cover their shifts, I'd always say yes even if I had plans. My mom called it being a pushover, but I just hated seeing people struggle when I could do something about it. I got decent grades, worked part-time at a grocery store, and mostly kept myself at school. The only thing anyone noticed about me was this weird routine where I asked for the bathroom pass every single day during third period history, same time every day like clockwork. My teacher never questioned it until this new kid made a joke about my weak bladder in front of everyone. Dude needs to see a doctor, he'd said, and everyone laughed. Then people started watching me leave class, which made me nervous because I wasn't actually going to the bathroom. I was helping girls who had nowhere else to turn after our principal cut something essential from our school. 20 girls depended on me and my secret operation that had been working perfectly for 6 months, until someone saw something they didn't understand and reported it as dealing. Monday morning started like any other day until I walked into school and saw the principal waiting by my locker with a resource officer. My whole body went cold because I knew someone had finally snitched. The principal had this triumphant smirk when he said, "We received a serious tip about dealing with daily transactions and money exchanges." He was practically glowing with excitement. "You're done, kid." My throat went dry. He barked, "Open your locker, now." Students stopped everywhere to watch. My hands were shaking so bad I messed up the combination twice. Inside, 8 black pouches sat in neat rows. The principal's smile stretched wider. "Gotcha," he said, like a hunter who'd cornered his prey. The resource officer grabbed one pouch and unzipped it dramatically for everyone to see. Then his whole face changed. Tampons and pads tumbled onto the dirty hallway floor. The principal's smile disappeared. "What the hell is this?" he asked. I found my voice and said, "Supplies, for girls who can't afford them." His confusion morphed into pure rage, his face going purple. "You mean the budget item I specifically cut?" he snarled. The whole hallway went dead silent. He'd just admitted it in front of everyone. 6 months ago, he'd stood at assembly announcing he was cutting all free period products to reallocate funds for more important resources. After that, I watched my friend bleed through her jeans while the nurse just shrugged and said, "Nothing I can do." Another girl fainted from using wadded toilet paper for days, so I started buying supplies with my grocery store money. Girls would find me during my bathroom pass routine, and I'd slip them what they needed. Some left crumpled bills in my textbooks with notes saying, "Thank you." Now the principal grabbed my arm hard enough to bruise. "You're undermining my authority," he hissed. I tried to explain, but he screamed, "My school, my rules." He dragged me down the hall like I was a criminal. Girls started following us. First 2, then 5, then 15. They all knew what this was about. In his office, he shoved me into a chair so hard it rolled back. "Expelled. Effective immediately," he said, typing furiously. "Unauthorized distribution. Insubordination. Undermining administration." He was loving every second of this. Through the window, I saw this girl from my grade doubled over, tears streaming down her face. Oh God, not now, not her. I say, "Sir, she needs help right now." He doesn't even look up from typing. He says, "Not my problem. Should have thought about that before you broke the rules." Then I watch in horror as red starts seeping through her jeans. She's trying to cover it with her backpack while sobbing. The principal keeps typing, completely ignoring her. She collapses against the window, pressing her hand against the glass. That finally makes him look up. He shouts, "Get away from my window!" But nobody moves. More students gather instead. Someone yells, "She's bleeding! Help her!" The principal's face goes from angry to terrified as he realizes everyone is watching. Every single witness is seeing him refuse to help a bleeding student while expelling the only person who's been helping. He screams, "Everyone leave, now!" But more students crowd around instead. I can see him doing the math. Dozens of witnesses. Parents will hear about this within the hour. His career is over. He whispers, "Give her a pouch." I don't move. Let him squirm like all those girls have. He barks, "Now!" I hand one through the door and watch girls rush her to the bathroom. The principal stares at his computer screen, hands trembling. He deletes everything. He whispers, "Get out. Just get out." Next morning, the principal announced restored funding for essential hygiene products. When I walked past his office, I said, "Looks like you're the one bleeding out now." He was fired within the week.